Second.
Welcome back. See how excited I am. Chelsea, I see you. Don't do. Thank you for last weekend. Oh, Manchester United are back. Judy, welcome. It's been a while. I've been out for a while, but I am so excited to be back and to kind of, see your faces. How you guys doing?
Great. Glad to be here.
Trophy.
You guys missed the EPL?
Trophy. Yeah.
You have no idea.
Trophy.
No idea.
I think the World Cup people made us miss it more. It's like giving someone sugar, then say you can't have the cake. That's how it's. I know it's been terrible.
But wait, why are you so excited for this? You guys are not traveling anywhere. You
are excited. I'm excited.
Flights to catch this season.
Leave my reason to with me. You are excited. I'm excited. See the way to be smiling. Are you smiling? We're all excited. So
anyway, I'm happy to see you guys back. It's been a while, but honestly, it looked like yesterday.
It does.
Before we kick things off, few decorums. Arsenal defending champion. I want you to respect that. So when you talk, please put some respect.
22 years.
Acknowledge the defending champion. And our manager has said that we are the attacking champion, right? So please, I just want to call that out, right? All good? Aligned, everyone? Awesome. All right, today, guys, our viewers, I'm sure you missed us as well. We are back. And please, I want to encourage you, please subscribe, share, like, and spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family members, tell everyone you know to please support the show and sign and subscribe. We are back to talk about, we're going to be doing week 1, week 2, all the way to week 38, right? Where we're going to eventually have the winner to announce. But I'm hoping that we can run away, week 32 being declared as the winner. That's what I'm dreaming of. Last season was tough. I went through hell. But thank God we overcame, and thank God to Bournemouth. They finished the job. So I'm glad to be back. So today, what we're going to do,
guys.
Was that Ayo?
4-4-2, guys.
4-4-2, guys. Yes.
So it's your time. Enjoy.
What we're gonna do? We are gonna have fun today. Yes, we are gonna have fun. And we are gonna talk about our prediction. Who do we think is gonna win the EPL this 2026-2027 season? We're also gonna predict who we think will end up as the top 4. Ayo, if you permit us, should we also talk about who we think will relegate? Who will be the last 3?
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
We're quickly gonna run through the game. EPL kicks off this weekend, and we're gonna just run through the first weekend games and take some
few hours.
So, Trudy, I'd like to get some words out of you. How are you feeling about this new season?
I feel okay. I need to just block out Arsenal fans, first of all. I just need to mental stuff for my peace of mind, and just separate that one just from my own peace of mind. Try not to take things personal this year. Just take things at face value. But generally, it's optimistic. I've been watching a lot of preseason games.
Yeah.
I've literally watched everybody's preseason game, actually. I don't know why I've watched everybody's preseason.
That's good, because I'm going to come back to you.
Yeah, I watched everybody. Only Liverpool, I only watched one of their games, but at least every team, I've watched at least 2 preseason games of each. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been itching, but I can't wait for the season to start.
Awesome. How many days to go? 2 more days, right?
A few hours. Just say hours. It's hours.
Less than 48 minutes, right? Awesome.
It's hours.
Odogu, my guy, you have been in this position before as a fan, where you've dominated for seasons. You know how the feeling is. You've experienced it. You've been braggadocious, right? The arrogance is there. You can talk down on people if you choose, but being a good guy, you don't do that. We appreciate it. If it was Charles...
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt you.
Why?
You said he has been in this position before as a fan.
Yes.
Like somebody else is in that position right now.
Yes.
You won 1 league. They won 4 in a row. It's not the same.
That's why I said I'll come back to you. Can you wait for your time, please?
The last 9 years.
So
another reason why I separate Arsenal fans from my reality, for my sanity. I'll urge you to do the same. Manage yourself.
The way we will disturb you people. Oh my God. I just prepare. The only way for me to shut up is that we don't win.
People that we have blocked.
So, Odogu, tell me how you're feeling.
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling great. I'm hearing you and everything you're saying, but we'll talk about the nitty-gritty. Don't be surprised if it doesn't go your way. I know you're very, very excited, but you're going to see more competition this time. Last time, it was only us, and we weren't the best competition to trouble you. And don't forget, historically, when Arsenal has more than one competition, it's never really the same. So be ready to watch, and it's not going to be as easy and jolly for you this season.
I see your point, and we're going to talk about that. So I hear you. I have a little pushback, and I'll talk about that as well. So let's get into it. Who is bold enough to kick off the prediction of who you think will be EPL 2026-2027 champion? Who is bold enough to kick this off?
No. I'm bold enough to say.
I like them. I know who they are. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm bold enough to say the manager will be winning the EPL 2026-2027. His last name begins with the letter A. That's all I have for you.
Okay.
Could be Xabi Alonso, could be Mikel Arteta, could be Keith Andrews, and I think there's one more person. There are 4 managers with the letter A starting the last name. If Manu wants to hire Ruben Amorim back, to put him on the list, that would be a good thing to do. But just aside, honestly, it's too early. I'm not bold enough to predict who's going to win.
We know it's too early. It's our tradition. We do this every time, every year when the season is about to kick off, a few days before the game.
So you want me to just mention a name?
Yes, we did it last season. So if you wouldn't mind, give us your prediction. Then I'd like to pick your top 4. Then I'll go.
Okay. Lazy prediction. I'll say Arsenal because we all know why they won it. They're the defending champions, But if I want to go deeper, not take too much time, the reason people are talking about Arsenal dominance coming. The reason this is the year Arsenal will convince me that they'll be dominant for the next couple of years. If you win it this year, I'll agree you'll be dominant for the next couple of years. The reason I'm not quickly giving you that dominance is because of what happened in the Slot season. The season Pep fell. Pep was worse off that season than it was this season. That was the season I thought that was supposed to convince me that he could take it. He didn't take it that season. Slot took it. And the last season when you guys won it, there was a period where Man City actually knocked you guys off the top, and eventually Man City did their thing and slacked and fell off. The point is, Arteta has not won it cleanly for me. For me to be convinced that no, Biodo. I'm not trying to throw jabs. Hear me out. All I'm saying is the year Pep was bad 2 seasons ago, I was predicting Arsenal was going to win it because I knew there was nobody else. But Slot from nowhere came and took it. If that can happen,
Charles,
that means let me finish. That means Iraola. Let me finish now. That means Iraola from nowhere can take it. That means Xabi Alonso from nowhere can take it. That means Maresca from nowhere can take it. The point I'm trying to make is Slot was the only new big team manager at that point, and he took it from Arteta. Now Arteta has 3 or 4 big team managers that are new to the game, who are very unpredictable. So it's not easy for me to say it's going to be Arsenal. But because you won it last season, you guys already have a track record. I would say lazy prediction, I'll predict Arsenal. But if it's not Arsenal, I won't be surprised.
Top 4.
Top 4? You're pushing me.
Yeah, that's the question.
Okay. Right. So if I give it to Arsenal for number 1, I would say Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Manchester United. I expect Raola to slack and not make Champions League. So they regret firing Slots.
Charles predicted Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Manchester United. Okay. Yep. Thank you very much. And your story wasn't needed. I'll come back to you, but I want you to help me note something down. This guy,
here we go.
Is annoying. Remember every time those days that we say Slots didn't win, he didn't deserve or anything like that, it will come out forcefully. Did you hear him say Arteta did not win it clearly? We'll talk about that next. For now.
That's the only thing you heard in everything I said?
Similar question. That's what mattered to me.
Yeah,
okay.
Top 4.
Give me your prediction, Odogu, and your top 4. We think will win the league. Yeah.
Okay, Man City is gonna win the league, of course.
Man.
We're gonna see some shufflings here. Let's not be surprised. It's looking like Man U will come in second place. Arsenal in third, and Chelsea's Xabi
Wait,
Alonso.
wait. Say that again. Who is your second?
Man United.
Okay. Your third?
Arsenal third, and
Your
fourth
fourth?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. I
Yeah.
rebuke you, this guy. I rebuke you.
Amen.
Don't be real. It's just where the roads are leading to. It'll be interesting if you guys can do it again, but we'll be watching. We'll be watching.
For sure.
All right.
There's pressure. And don't forget where Man U was at the last half of last season. Michael Carrick actually got more points than Mikel Arteta. So they're going to continue on that line.
Oh, really? Okay.
Don't get too excited last now, okay?
And because of that, I'm going to go to Trudy. Trudy, same question.
You don't want to do it, your Arsenal. What are the Arsenal compatriots first?
No,
He's saving the best for last.
Odogu finished his point by saying, do not forget that you guys had the most points. And he talked about Michael Carrick. And I'm like, okay, since he invoked Man United, let us as well just finish with Man United. So, Trudy, here you go.
So, for me, I'm just basing on structure. I'm basing on the fact that I can see Arsenal's ready. I mean, just even their preseason, some of the games that they lost, I think Arteta has figured out a structure, which is painful as a Man U fan. It's very painful to watch, and I just have to be truthful to myself. I watch football. I watch a lot of football, and there is a structure, there's a system. They understand what they're doing, and it's something that looks like has been working on for a long time. It's finally made sense, and when stuff makes sense, a lot of things has fallen in place. Especially, you start nailing your signings and everything like that. Like that Zolish kid, that's exactly what he needed. I was a big proponent. I was like, wait, why are you guys selling Trossard? But when he got the Zolish kid, it made perfect sense. I've watched him play 2 games already. Watched the Betis game or watched the other one, I forget. And he nailed that signing. That is the exact signing that he needs for his system. And anyways, not to beat around that bush, I think it's hard coming out of my mouth, but I think unless something crazy happens, which I hope, looks like it's Arsenal again, sadly. I don't think it would, but I'm praying the Premiership takes us for another.
Forget the prayer. Just keep going. Forget the prayer.
I can't mentally take it. I just can't. Mentally,
don't worry, you will adjust. You will adjust.
I can't. Mentally, I can't. I think Arsenal goes there first. I think Man U, if depending on what happens in the next few weeks with our few signings that are coming in, I think we can come that second. I think Liverpool finds a way to come third. As crazy as it sounds,
I'm with you on that.
This one might shake a little table. I feel a new entrant might be in that top 4.
Buzz?
I'm leaning towards teams that have a certain level of stability. Yes, they've lost 2 players already, but that Brighton team.
Oh, please.
Wow.
I don't think Chelsea makes that top 5. Based on what this is me going off of what I've seen in the preseason. I mean, I'm a big fan of Alonso, but I don't understand how he's making his managerial choices. It's just from the Madrid to this. I don't know why he's doing this to himself. But I thank God says Fabregas didn't bite that bait when it was coming. Thank God, because that's another manager I really like. I don't think Chelsea makes that top 5. I just can't see it based on what I have seen. City, I'm still 50-50 on Maresca figuring out what he needs to do, but I think he'll still figure it out. So I think between them and that Brighton makes that 5th place, as crazy as it sounds for me. So I don't know where Chelsea will end up, but
I missed something from you, Trudy. So you said Arsenal 1, Man United
2.
Who is your number 3?
Liverpool.
Okay.
I think Liverpool goes there. 4th, I think.
Then Brighton.
Brighton.
It might be it could be a Brighton.
Okay. So maybe
City comes in that 5th.
City comes in. Okay. So you were even magnanimous enough to go to top 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Ayo. Same question.
It's been a long time. I've been an Arsenal fan for a long time, and it's been a long time since I've had this feeling where I'm going into a season confident. So I have no other option for number one other than Arsenal this season. I'm just gonna put it that simply. I think what finally, I don't know if it's flicked the switch for both Arteta and the board, but that what Charles called out about losing the title 2 seasons ago, because Arsenal was ready to win the title that season, but they didn't have the squad to go the distance. And it was like after that summer, the board said, we're going to make sure that that is never a thing that happens again. Like if we lose it, it's going to be because the manager messed up. And so they had a squad that was already close, and then they went and bought 6 new players last summer. I don't know if you guys remember, I called out the fact that I think our first game of the season, there were 5 new players in the starting lineup. Gyökeres was new. Zubimendi was new. Who else?
Nani?
I think Tapia was new. Noni was new. Right? So we had like 4 or 5 new players in the starting lineup. They've gone this summer and they've bought more players. So now when you look at every single position, you have a player that can start in the top 4 of any of the top 4 teams. Right? Noni or Saka, Gyökeres or Havertz, Solis or Martinelli, Rice, Guimaraes, MLS, like Arsenal for first. Second, Man U's defense, I question it because, like City, they've lost their midfield. So I'm leaning towards Man U, but there's a big question for me around their midfield. Casemiro was a big part of their resurgence last season, and he's gone now. So they've had to rebuild. They've brought in Tielemans. Mainu started coming back into the team. He wasn't really in the team before. And you still have Bruno. So still fairly steady. I'm going to go Man U second. I'm going with Chudi as well again. Third, Liverpool. And then who comes 4th or 5th? I'm going to go Maresca for 5th with Man City. I don't see, from what I've seen from Chelsea in preseason as well, I don't see them in the top 4. The quality maybe is just a little bit too much. I'm ready for him to surprise me. Again, I think Arsenal surprised everybody because, they watched the preseason games and Arsenal wasn't doing well. And everybody's like, what's going on? And then, game time, Man City, we showed up. So maybe Alonso is going to surprise me. And first game of the season against Fulham, Monday Night Football already, first weekend. Maybe he'll surprise me, but I'll see. But that's my thought on top 4. I don't see Chelsea in it.
You guys realize we're not playing in Europe, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
So, hold on. Okay, cool. So, Ayo's prediction: Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool, and Man City.
Liverpool.
Right. Good. We lost Chudi. Hopefully, he's gonna be back. Ayo, just be on the lookout. Watch out for him.
Well, that leaves you.
You want me to take mine or skip?
Of course. What's your prediction?
Let's hear yours now. We know what number 1 is, so just have
No one
number 2.
No one talked about Tottenham.
Wow, God forbid. Those guys, they always look strong at the beginning. That's who I thought Chudi was going to bring in when he said he's going to bring a surprise name.
All right, let's do this. I always try to avoid this because
you don't want to jinx it.
I have a feeling that every time I go that way, I jinx Arsenal. I was bold enough
but
to do that.
you're going to do it anyways.
I was good. I did that last season for the probably first time in a very long time, and we won because I was actually just so confident last season that was it, and I made that bold prediction, even though Charles said it all true that Arsenal, but he did not want to, but he said it. So thank you because you said it. God captured it from your mouth. Even though your heart didn't want it. So
fair. Yeah.
This isn't again good signs that we want to go all the way and do it again. So I think we can, but it's football. I won't be shocked if anything happens. So just gonna put that out there. But if everything goes to plan and we had lesser injuries than we did, because people don't actually remember that with that win, we suffered a lot of injuries. Probably the top 3 teams with injuries, and we still did it. So I'm praying for very, very few injuries this season. And I think we should be good. I actually want us to wrap this thing up. I tell people I am a big proponent of the Enrique PSG style. That is what I want. If there's anything I'm asking from Arteta, that is what I want. I don't need these players to be overloaded. I need them to stay refreshed. And that's the way to win the league and focus on the other competition. So actually, that's my first. Second, if you guys keep bringing up the logic of Man United having the most points and doing well in the second half, remember they played 40 games the entire season, right? And they didn't go to Europe. They had no international flight. That same logic should now then apply to teams like Tottenham and should apply to teams like Chelsea, right? So if we all agree on that, I will not put Manchester United second. I will put Man City second because I think they probably, because of that confidence and the stadium and the club itself and the ownership and the money that they throw at things. Remember, season will start, January is another decider. The business you do in January will also determine how you sustain whatever you achieve now. I'll put Liverpool number 3. And number 4, surprisingly.
Tottenham? Who?
And I struggle, but I'll give it to Man United. And I'll give number 5 to Tottenham. And I give number 6 to Chelsea.
Interesting.
That is what I think, because you said Chelsea is not going in Europe, but I look at the signings and I see deficiencies there. Even with the way that they are exiting players, that team is full of players. Like, go and look at their roster. I don't know how they do it. So when they talk about bomb squad, I'm not surprised. They need to have some people in the bomb squad. Because everybody, it would be too much. It's like a party on the field when they are doing training.
It's money laundering. It's money laundering.
Yes. So it's too many people. So I think the coach, I don't know his agreement, but what I think he's trying to do is to get back to Europe and challenge for the league next season. I think that's what Xabi Alonso is doing, but I won't say it. So he has brought some senior players to stabilize that, to get results, so that remove all those childishness from red cards. I don't think he's ever going for the league. I don't think Alonso is going for the league. Now, I will say this, that I fear the 4 folks from the Spanish side where Arteta came from, Iraola, Arteta, Emery, and Alonso. They know themselves. Those are top managers. But when you look at EPL right now, there is only one manager in EPL that has won EPL. And that is Mikel Arteta. Have you guys realized that?
Nothing new there. Nothing new there, Biodu.
What did you say?
I said nothing new there. It happens.
No, I'm just saying, when you look at the league right now, we only have one manager with experience.
Yeah. With winning experience, yeah.
So that counts. I still think we should do business when it comes to our attack. I don't think our attack is the best. And I think we need to fortify the attack to actually be dominant.
We need a solid left winger.
Midfield, solid, attack, not spicy. And when I look at the teams that will have the best attack right now, I'm looking at Man City. I'm looking at with Joao Pedro. I don't mind you maybe because in Bournemouth, but I want to see how they fare. I don't think Bruno Fernandes will have the season like last season. I don't think so. I really don't think so. So we shall see.
Was it like 8 of those assists were from corners? So
what did you say?
I said, what was it, like 8 of those assists came from corners?
And if you look at some of the goals, there's like 20% that came from Casemiro. So how do you replace that?
That's fair.
Right? So but they've got Tillemans, where I think it brings experience, but will he have the legs to play 38 games? People forget what the Arsenal boys have to do to get over the line. So you need players from each of these teams that can play all like 38 games and stay consistent. Aston Villa, it's unfortunate that none of us picked them. Yes, they're going to play in Europe and they don't have top quality names. So I think they're going to drop out of top 5 for me. And I say that because of watching them last season. When key players got injured, they collapsed. Onana and Tillemans. They've lost Tillemans. Onana is coming back and he's going to be coming back from injury. So when you see how things collapse, it is your middle, your core that determine. Man City has the spiciest attack, but the backbone is not there. The backbone enables them to always go forward. The backbone has not been dropped. When you look at the 2 hardworking players in Man City, that's Bernardo Silva and Rodri. Those guys are gone.
Thank God. Oh,
Eh,
God. Thank
You
God.
people
Those
don't
guys.
understand how I fear watching Rodri.
Those two. Jeez.
I watched
They've
O'Reilly
tormented
today.
me
O'Reilly granted an interview, and
last 4 years.
O'Reilly said something. He said, Rodri allows us to play. He gives us that freedom to just go forward and play. That's what they are missing. And I was telling people, when they spend money and brought in all those Tijani Reinders and Nico Gonzalez, bro, come on. I think it's money laundry too. Yeah, I mean, those guys have gone to fire prices. So that is why I feel confident that Man City will post lesser threats. And the earlier, the better for Arsenal to get results before Man City starts getting things fixed. Better for Arsenal. Maresca, I fear the guy. I think he's going to bring the best out of Casido and Reece James. So
Maresca?
Alonso. So I see Chelsea playing some stability, but I don't think that's enough. The only advantage they have is that they are not playing in Europe, but they have other competitions that they want to compete in. Because Chelsea's standard is win a trophy. So they will either go out on EFL Cup, they will either go all in on EFL Cup or FA. So I'm hoping they do that because they will get some injuries as well.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Charles. Yeah.
So we've all gone through our top 4.
Yes, sir.
So some of us have ridiculous opinions in our top 4. At least one from everybody. Chudi had Brighton. I think that's quite ridiculous. Someone had Spurs.
I had Spurs as number 5.
At 5th.
Okay, so that's on top 4. Okay.
No,
okay, and a lot of you. I'm just trying to see what we have.
Even for that 5th, put it in the ridiculous category. You're still on.
I guess I can. I guess I can.
And we can. I just finish. We can talk about.
So I'm just trying to say. I'm trying to go around and see, because I think ridiculous can also be Liverpool, because in my opinion, they lost players from last season, and I don't know if they've even bought anybody so far. And with a new coach,
and we should talk about that. That's why I think myself, Trudy, talked about Liverpool. I don't think anyone else put Liverpool.
I had them as well.
I had to put Liverpool in the mix.
Okay, I also have. Okay, so three of you guys have Liverpool in there.
3 of us have Liverpool.
Trudy has Brighton. Biodun, you have Spurs. Odogu, you and I, we are normal people. So, all right. So I guess we can focus on those 3: Spurs, Brighton, Liverpool. Why Liverpool?
Why Liverpool?
Exactly.
I think, first of all, there's the Iraola factor. There's no team Iraola put together. Like, we saw him at Bournemouth. Team that we barely knew, and he took that team into a team that was challenging for top 4. Now he has Liverpool with a fit Isak. I've seen Isak during preseason, and I saw him towards the end of the season. They obviously lost Konate, but they brought in Jeremy Jacket. Van Dijk likes him, which means he rates him, because we know he didn't rate Konate.
Okay.
And brought in Araujo, who we know his flaws, but he's also a really good defender.
Did you just talk about that?
Araujo.
Oh, okay, the Barcelona guy. Okay.
He's very rough, but he's also a really good defender.
Yeah, good defender, aggressive.
So
you didn't talk about Munoz.
I mean, I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk about the whole squad. They
They
have the players.
They have the depth, and I back higher up on this. Iraola is the factor number 1 for me. As a matter of fact, I put him as number 3. I won't be shocked if they are challenging for the EPL until a point. Where I think the problem will come in is Iraola handling Champions League. He's never handled Champions League games before. What Arteta went through, I expect Iraola to go through that phase as well. That's why I see him collapsing.
That 2022 year.
Handling disappointment in Anfield. That's why I see him collapsing. Anfield is not a place that you lose too many games.
Yeah.
Pressure comes. So I want to see Iraola, how he relates with the fans, with Anfield. The way, if they accept him like they did to Klopp. You see what I'm saying? They accepted Slot first season. Second season, they turned on him. I want to see how Iraola manages that, right? Iraola is crazy. He doesn't need star player. He's go. and he knows how to get the team to do that. Gavin Broch is still fit. McAllister, we're hearing rumors that he might go, but I don't think it's going. I think it's a rumor. Gakpo is one that is not still fit. So let's see.
I'll be shocked if Gakpo leaves though. But then again, Luis Diaz left, so I shouldn't be shocked.
No, it will leave because he's trying to tell them to make he wants them to make him a primary. They want to get Bakola, right? And he's worried that it will be a bench player. So he's trying to threaten them. So let's see how this few days player will then get in Bakola and Mbaye. We don't know. If they do those deals, I think it gives them some other great opportunity because they need to replace Salah. Remember, the Salah factor is no longer there. They need to replace. As I mentioned, Isak is back in form, and that boy Munoz is good enough. And they have Omugwa, am I saying his name correctly?
Ngomora.
Who is developing into a very great winger. So yeah, that's why I see Liverpool having a chance. And if they get these final days of transfer, their chance for me might go from third to second.
So do you think they would replace Salah in one season? What I mean is this. Do you think Son will wake up tomorrow and play the way Salah delivers for them instantaneously?
Honestly, I'm not the kind of fan that thinks a player can be replaced like that. I think every player has their own brand and their own reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Salah is gone. Salah is gone. There's not going to be another Salah. They're going to find something else that helps them. It's not going to be another Salah. That's me.
Okay.
And if you look back, we've had cases like Adja Robin. We've had cases like Luis Diaz. You don't need to replace those guys. If they come, that's them. You need another person. I don't like comparing people.
Fair.
So,
go.
As far as Liverpool is concerned, honestly speaking, left to me, I would not even put them at third. I just couldn't find another name to drop there, and I couldn't.
Okay.
With my church mind, put Chelsea there. To be honest with you, left to me, Liverpool. They have not done a job in the markets, like considering they're playing Champions League football. Like it's actually been a shocking situation. Victor Munoz, for instance, like before he left Osasuna, there's a reason he went from Real Madrid B and did not make the A team, went to Osasuna and then now moved over to Liverpool. But I'm not going to dive deep into that situation. It's a young kid, he's raw, he's coming from the Spanish league to the Premiership with that level of running.
It was in the World Cup, sir.
Really?
It was in the World Cup.
How many games did he play?
He was injured.
He was? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, just checking. Anyway.
I'm just trying to push your leg. Like, if somebody made a World Cup roster, I think it's okay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
We need more than okay in the Premier League to make top four.
Okay. All right. So, like, again, when I look at this situation, I'm like, okay, like, what's his name? Ekitike, he has that long-term injury.
He's back.
Is he?
I think it's training. Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
I think it's training.
So you have Isak there. Then you have Gakpo playing there. They're looking potentially to get Bakola, which I don't think is going to happen. And no way they're going to cough up that money that PSG is asking for. I don't think it's happening in the middle.
They paid it for Wirtz and Isak.
Sorry?
They paid that stupid money for Wirtz and
yeah, and after the PTSD from that injury and everything, you think they're going to go there and go and swipe another card? I mean, and again, then let's even go back to the back line. Yes, I watched Jeremy Jacquet play. He played I watched his games. His game was solid. He was solid at the back again. Yeah. But then the opposition, the boy is solid. He's very strong and whatnot. Like he's composed on the ball. But bro, when you meet a proper team that is pressing you in the EPL, that's coming on a full press, I don't know how that boy will fare on a regular bit. I don't know what that situation is. And then you're looking at a Virgil van Dijk again that was already close to his last leg last season. Now he's coming this season to now play these full games. Robertson, you're now going now. Now you have Kerkez. Kerkez is the one that is full throttle now. He is the starter on that left. Now
remember, he was Raula's boy. Remember that?
Yes, but the thing about it that now is like, first of all, like the back line, I don't think is the kind of players there. Yes, Kerkez was his guy, but his centre backs like Jacquet is composed and stuff like that, but that's not an Iraola. That's just from the way he plays and stuff like that. The quick build up from the back, Iraola plays off and what they call it with his team, and that's whole passing out the back, breaking the press. The only players that I see that are that can be comfortable in that situation, I see a Gravenberg, Soboslai, these guys. But like, other than that, like, it's that back line. I mean, I was surprised it even snatched up Senesi, that he was actually available before Spurs went for. Who went for it? Was it? I can't remember. I think it was Spurs.
Spurs,
When
yeah.
Spurs snatched them, like, how didn't they go for Senesi? Like, how did this happen? How did this go under his nose?
Yeah.
But I don't know how that went through. But
it's a tough one because it's funny that his own coach did not get him. His former coach did not get him.
Like, it's so confused. That was just an automatic thing. So, like, honestly speaking, Liverpool, I think, has done poorly in this transfer window. I just couldn't find this. I'm not in put in that third place, and I personally don't think they even make that top. I think Iraola will bring some kind of structure there. There will be some kind of structure, but I don't think they're making top 5. If you ask my own honest opinion,
I agree.
We shall see. Okay,
Glad
we'll do
to
this,
see
right?
this change.
We'll do this. Let's go to the games. I'll bring up the games and I'll start with Todogu. And when we get to the Tottenham game, I want a quick brief talk about Tottenham's business so far. See how we think they feel. I put them as 5. I want somebody to challenge that.
Best business this window, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Oh,
by
okay.
by a very long
miles.
shot.
All right,
By
we'll talk
miles.
about it. So,
We'll talk about it.
That is a team
Talk about
rebuild,
it.
not this money
Actually,
that Chelsea is doing. That is a team rebuild.
Odogu, Arsenal Coventry.
I don't know what we do you, Judy.
Oh yeah, that's easy one. New team, Coventry, new boys on the block. So what we're looking at is very simple. Arsenal should be able to walk through this one. We've seen that. I don't
It's
know if you
Lampard.
guys have noticed. We shouldn't be calling them set piece FC this season. I think they've shaken off of that, bug that hit
No, don't
them
be
last.
deceived. Don't be deceived. We will do it.
They'll play normal
do our
football.
set piece.
It didn't even happen at all in the Community Shield. They're getting goals from other angles, including mistakes and so. But nonetheless, the same Coventry that, if you ask me, in the Premier League, go as far back as whether it's 1999 or anything. I don't think they have even they've only maybe managed only one win against Arsenal. We're talking 14, 15 games. So definitely we're looking at an Arsenal win here. They're looking to defend the champions, the EPL. They got in on a good front with having a good booster in the Community Shield, which we're going to see more of. But this is definitely Arsenal walking over Coventry. Yes.
Thank you. Ayo, All City, Man United.
Man U win. I don't know. I haven't seen the championship teams. I don't usually watch the championship playoffs, so I didn't see Hull, but I don't see them standing up to Man U. I think they'll make a good game of it because I know they battled. I think I remember the results from the playoff. I think they battled, and I think they will battle against Man U, but I think Man U will be too much at the end of the day.
Okay. Charles.
I haven't seen them make any serious transfers either. The way like Sunderland did last year.
Did last season, yeah. Everton, Crystal Palace. These are games that are unpredictable because you haven't watched them much in season. You haven't watched them in season and in preseason rather, and it's just the first game. Anything can happen. Everton, I think they may be able to pull some flex because they are Everton. Historically a reasonable team in EPL. Crystal Palace, new coach. So they may be coming out better or worse. It could be either way. But for that reason, I'm going to put it as a draw because it's the first game of the game. These are games where if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. You understand? So some people are still coming off freshness. They're not fully fit yet. So it will be interesting to see. But I'll put a draw for this game.
Okay. Trudy, Ipswich, Sunderland.
This I actually lean towards Sunderland more than anything. Just being the kind of strength that they had, being they lost it a little bit late last season. Mid-season they struggled a little bit, but I think they picked up some momentum in the third half of the season and the final stretch. Picked up some momentum and stuff like that. And I really, really, really like the coach. That is a problem. That team is one of those organized teams that's really, really hard to get through. Like that, if I recall, I mean, they give everyone, most of the top teams, their money's worth last season. So
Yeah.
I think this year they're definitely gonna be swinging again. So I would lean towards something again.
Cool. I'll take Nottingham Forest, Leeds United. Leeds United have been impressive this preseason. You guys said you've been watching the games. I don't know if you caught the Leeds United game. They've been impressive and they've done business. And they beat Liverpool. They drew Man United. Man United won on penalties. So they've had impressive season. Nottingham Forest, now they have Oliver Glasner, right? And they've lost their midfielder, Anderson, to Man City. I don't know. I don't think they are ready. They also sold Awoniyi, so that means they're going to play with Chris Woods again. Okay.
Awoniyi didn't play many games.
Chris Wood is decent.
But again, when you look at a team, when you sold the younger striker and kept Chris Woods, come on.
But they kept the better striker though.
Wait, how is Chris Woods better? You saw him in the World Cup as well. How?
And you stop bringing up the World Cup. Things happen in the World Cup. I mean,
let's forget it. Okay, I think Leeds United will win this game.
I think it was more of that injury. After that injury to Awoniyi and the recovery, what it is, they started.
I just think Chris Wood is old.
Say that again.
I just think Chris Wood is old. And you want to
go
into
they also have the Brazilian kid that plays up front too.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. I think Leeds United would have this game. It would take some time for Oliver Glasner to figure out this thing. I'll come back to you, Odogu. Like I said, Brentford, Tottenham, and I want us to spend a little time on Tottenham. Walk me through this game. What do you think is going to win? This is kind of like a London affair. What do you think is going to win there? What do you think about the business that Spurs have done so far?
Well, I think Spurs, even just without looking at where they think they need to be, mentally have, I think they've walked themselves through on how this season should be. Definitely not being happy with how last season went. But the trick about this just being a London derby is, I think, historically, you're looking at Spurs who wins most of it. If you look at the last 10 matchups between them. However, this is likely to be a high scoring game, and normally that could be a disadvantage to Spurs in some cases. I'll just say if they can control it, I'm still giving this to actually Spurs just based on, I'll say, the results usually in this fixture over the last 10 games. I still think Spurs should be able to, edge out on this one. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to ask for all you guys to chime in. Do you agree, number one, Charles, Ayo, Trudy, do you agree with that prediction from Odogu? And are you guys also aware of Brentford's preseason games? If not, I'm going to leave it out to you. Go ahead.
I agree with the fact that Tottenham will win this game. However, I think we're overlooking a big component for Tottenham. They've lost leaders at the back that they haven't replaced. I haven't seen them bring in a new defender. They've lost Romero. They've lost Vicario. I haven't seen them bring in a solid replacement for Vicario. I'm willing to be wrong, but I haven't seen replacement for those two areas. Now, they still have Porro. They still have Van de Ven. Their midfielders are still there, but I think those two are big misses. I'm curious to see what De Zerbi does. Now, De Zerbi is a good manager, so they will not finish in the bottom half like they did last season. But I don't know if they're quite there yet. And the names that I hear being linked aren't defenders either. They're linked with Gakpo.
Sorry, but Van Heck actually went there from Brighton.
Van Heck.
Yeah. Okay, I missed that.
Van der Ven and Van Eka.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just going to add this to that. When you said the folks that left, no, De Zerbi cleaned the house. Yeah. He basically asked the guys that are not willing and interested in his projects And when he figured that out, he got them out immediately. Romero was done. Vicario wasn't interested. Jet Spence is sending him to Syria. So he basically cleared the house. He has one of the best right back in the world, Porto, right?
Oh, and he brought in Senesi as well. Okay.
And he brought in Senesi.
They're fixing.
So now
Who's going to be the keeper though? Dubravka? Because Dubravka is the keeper that they brought in.
The guy that fumbled during Big Ego, the former manager.
Oh,
young goalkeeper.
What's that guy's name? Yeah, the young kid.
I forget his name. Yeah.
Who's that?
You remember the young goalkeeper?
The kid who
the kid that fumbled in the game.
Oh, Kinski.
Yes.
Kinski. There you go, Antonin Kinski.
Yeah. So anyway, I think Xabi cleared the house. But Ayo, finish your thoughts on this, please. Oh,
yeah,
the list of
transfers. I missed. I'm looking at the transfers myself.
On top of my head, let me just quickly run through that. They got Senesi on the free.
Brought in
50-something million. They got Fernandez from West Ham.
Matheus Fernandez.
They got Sandro Tonali. Yeah, okay, you have the list already. They got Robertson on the free. Yeah.
So, let me jump in.
And now, don't be surprised. The news came out today that they are targeting both Savinho and
Mamouche.
And they're also targeting Gakpo of Liverpool.
Gakpo is now a lesser priority. They are targeting Savinho and Mamouche.
So here's the thing with Spurs. I think we should all agree Spurs will probably beat Brentford. Now miracles can happen, but every season Spurs always look strong. To me, every season they look strong. They come out looking decent. Most times, even with a new coach. I mean, they've had the likes of Conte, Mourinho, Postecoglou is the most recent one. So, and because of how things always play out for them, I'm a big fan of what someone has done several times. Believe what they would do the same thing again. That's why I'm struggling to
different this season.
Huh?
I think it's going to be different this season for them.
That's the thing. We've said so many seasons. We've said so many seasons. Now the thing is, the word is different. When you say different, what do you mean? You mean they're going to make top 4?
Yeah. So
I think they will be in top 7.
The previous 2 seasons, they ended up at 17. They were close to relegation.
Yes,
twice.
I know. Twice.
And they went all out to avoid that. So I think there is no way they want to put themselves in that situation again. So when I say different, I expect them to finish top half.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Top half.
Top 7.
Yeah,
that's the top half.
Nothing fantastic. Just top half. Yeah.
Do one of you put them in top 4?
Top 5.
Top 5. Well, they could make top 5 because they're not playing Europe. So here's the thing about Spurs.
Let me say this to annoy you. They will finish ahead of Chelsea.
So as I was saying, the truth is, I honestly, Spurs are very unpredictable. Now, they've got some good business. There's also the part of where when they do when you buy so many players like this, people will start saying you need time for them to gel, blah, blah, blah. I see that happening. De Zerbi. A lot of people rate him. I don't really rate De Zerbi that high. I don't. He's a decent coach. He's a good coach. But I don't rate him enough. I rate him enough to take Spurs out of the relegation battle, but not significantly into top 5 or top 6. Or maybe top 6, but not top 5. So yeah, I think they're going to make some move. I mean, jumping from 17 to 6th or 7th is a big deal. So I think that's what's going to happen to them. But I don't see them
Man United jumped from 14 or 15 to number 3.
Man United is not Spurs.
I just need to say, no, you said you don't see a club jumping. So I just gave
I didn't say I don't see a club. I said I don't see Spurs jumping, not a club. Okay. Spurs.
All right.
I don't see Spurs making that jump.
United to know that they've jumped before. Yes.
Judy, that's for you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think I actually agree with what you're saying. And as crazy as it sounds, like, I don't think Spurs beating Brentford at home like that. So, like,
through that challenge. Guys, so let me give you the last 3 results of Brentford preseason.
Yeah,
listen to this. Brentford beat what is the name of this team?
That's the
August 5, 1-4-1. Played Stade Rennais They beat them 4-2. Played Eintracht Frankfurt 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah.
So I you guys know where yeah, you guys know where I stand on preseason. I can care less. Now,
yeah, that's fine.
I can care less about preseason. Now, I can care less about preseason or care for preseason if you're talking about the first game of the season. But in my opinion, I've never really seen that much of a it happens once in a while. I know it happened with Liverpool, slots, whatever. I've never really seen that much of a correlation between what you do in preseason to where you're going to end up in the season. It's 38 long games. So many things are going to happen. I don't care what you do in preseason. It's not, to me, it's not an indication of where you're going to end up at the end of the season. So Spurs, Brentford, whatever. I think that game is probably going to go for Spurs if they've gotten their act together. But as it could be Brentford. It could go either way. It's just the first game of the game.
And just to mention the whole for me, preseason is something where I just go to watch the structure of the team, see what they're doing, stuff like that.
Exactly.
Because if you look at Arsenal's preseason games, they lost both of the games. They lost to Betis, I think it was 3-1. They lost another team. Yeah, they lost games back to back. They were losing, and I'm like, but you could see what they're trying. Nothing had changed from their structure. Like this, the left back inverting, everything same Pep madness, same thing. Total football, same thing. Get to the wing, and they're doing the same thing. It's just the structure you're looking for. That was what I was looking at when I watched Chelsea play. The other team that they beat, and I've seen what these guys.
I didn't see structure from Chelsea.
Alonso tried with 2-man forward. He played with he played Welbeck and João Pedro, and this, and eventually started going 1-man. Eventually, when Palmer came in, it's just there to just see the structure, see how they're playing, see how people are moving and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's not about the results.
From that, I think Spurs, they've done very good business. They sorted out the defense, solidity there, and there's I think the Xabi made a mistake letting go of Jet Spence, especially to Biodun's point, like World Cup. If you're looking at how people play World Cup, I feel like that was a very scary decision to make in terms of letting him go to Milan for 30 million. That was just wild, in my opinion. But Spurs, Tonali is a big ad. He's a proper ad. Matheus Fernandes for 85 million, that was an overpay, but he will still give you some kind of solidity there. He'll give you something, but I think they overpay to it. But now that I actually reason everything and think through it, they had a good transfer window. It's not as great as
and don't forget that Kudus will return at some point. Kulusevski will also return.
Madison.
So
Kudus.
Kudus and
Kulusevski. When they're all fit, it's a scary team for sure.
Yeah.
It's a scary team. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dogu, for kicking us off with that. Hayo, Brighton, Aston Villa.
Oh man.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one because we've mentioned
David Promise or Promise David. I don't know how they say his name, but yeah, the Canadian guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the 2-2 draw on this one.
Okay.
Because I'm just not sure what to expect. Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah.
Manchester City, Bournemouth.
Good luck with that one.
I know, right? I don't know why you're giving me this one. Should I give it to you?
Can we get Krupi before Friday?
No, you can't.
Krupi's not coming. He's injured.
I will search for Krupi.
Krupi's injured.
I know. He's going to recover. Let's buy Krupi right now.
I don't think it's not happening.
Just bring him with a broken leg. Manchester City, Bournemouth.
To Arsenal, Judy. He's talking about Arsenal.
Jesus Christ. You guys are trying to buy him too?
Yeah. They're greedy in Arsenal.
They wanted 100 million. They wanted 100 million.
Yeah, they want 100 million. And then he got it.
Don't get the headache from Arsenal. They won't buy him. Don't worry. Judy, Arsenal is stressing Judy. Man City, Bournemouth. Man, it's too early to be easily predicting a win for Man City.
Remember that these two people closed out the league last season, so it's a fight.
Yeah. 4-2 guys.
But there are new coaches on both sides, right?
Yes.
Coaches.
Yes.
So I actually think Man City will take it. Man City is not we're not competing in the Community Shield, but Maresca will probably say I'm still learning. But This team still has some winners in there, even though the likes of Bernardo Silva and Rodri are gone. They still have people who can fight. They still have Haaland, the likes of Foden, depending on the Foden who shows up this season, Semenyo, Doku. They have players, you know. So even if it's not the manager brilliance, I think the players can scrap something up together and get a win in this game. So I'm predicting the Man City win.
All right, we're gonna move on, but I'll say this because it came to my mind. I think this is gonna be a shocker, and I'm just gonna leave it like that.
No.
Let's go.
No,
Judy, Newcastle, Liverpool.
Depleted Newcastle.
They're thinking about it.
Is there anything to think about?
Depleted Newcastle.
No, because he just talked about Liverpool earlier.
I mean,
so now he has to predict for them, and he's thinking like, okay.
And it's like, wow, we're giving them 3 points already.
Liverpool. I think Liverpool. Newcastle just lost way too many people. I haven't seen what. Right now is Jacob Ramsey in that middle. Jesus Christ.
And Willock. Don't forget Willock.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know who they bought.
That's why I brought it.
Players. You people are forgetting that they collected money.
Is money going to play football?
100 million Tonali. Arsenal gave them, is it 65?
What's the point? When transfer window closes, the money is useless.
Look at the players they brought in there, Charles.
Who are these people?
That's the question I was about to ask. You beat me by a second.
Hold on. Ahmad landed yesterday. I watched him when he was coming off the plane.
That's a solid right back.
That's a solid player.
He's a good defender.
You guys.
Bamba is good. He's physical.
But
you guys, solid is not. I won't call anybody solid until you play in EPL. I
don't even think you should be talking. You bring Orishi.
That's the point. And see, the Orishi, I never defend the Orishi. You never hear me shout Quenda Palestra, whatever his name is, has arrived. Morgan Rogers, I'll brag about because he's already played the DPL. And that's the argument I have with my Chelsea fan friends every single day. Like, I think of these guys have not even kicked the ball in the EPL. It's not it. All these guys, Benfica, Braga, Monaco, Ajax, Hoffenheim, Rennes, Levante. Please stop.
Man, at least,
nah.
Just to stop you there, though. That Palestra guy he's definitely you guys did something there, though.
I know. I see the potential, but
that's the only thing that I'm like, you guys did something in that transfer. But
I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson not to make noise until the guy kicks the ball for Chelsea Football Club. So until that happens, and I see him moving the way he was moving in preseason.
Yeah.
All right.
You know my meme now.
I was just looking up. Like, I think Liverpool actually has a very good record at St. James Park. Actually, have a pretty comfortable record too. So, and I mean, just with the way Newcastle is set up and whatnot, like I think
they also have a new
Liverpool. Yeah, but I think I haven't seen Newcastle yet, but Liverpool, like just watching them, like
I watched Newcastle against
Isak looks sharp as hell. Szoboszlai is looking amazing.
Yeah,
Szoboszlai is looking like he's ready for this bloody season, and so I just look at that like I'll probably lean towards Liverpool more than anything. Okay. Newcastle just don't know. I don't feel like they know their left or right, and before the window ends, you never know. Lewis Hall might be coming. They might be coming somewhere very soon. So hey, we'll see how things play out.
Okay, and with that, we'll wrap up the games because I don't do Monday Night Football.
Hey, that's going hey.
All right, the last one. We all take this one.
Charles,
I go first.
Save me for last now. Save the best for last.
I think this is the draw. Fulham Chelsea. Ayo.
These are next door neighbors, walking distance from each other.
I'll come to you. Wait, I'll come to you. Ayo.
I know now. I'm just talking.
Ayo,
go ahead.
Last one here. Fulham Chelsea. What's your prediction?
Chelsea lost.
Okay, Trudy. Yes, amen. I wasn't even trying to be nice. Trudy, what's your prediction?
I think there'll be some scoring, but I think a tie. There'll be some goals in there for sure.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for a tie or a Chelsea win. I mean, I don't know. Chelsea always does the better on Fulham historically, although Fulham has been trying to close that gap recently. I don't know, just seeing Xabi Alonso just be coming in with some new energy, and I see him like actually stealing the points here at Craven
You guys know
Cottage,
who the
right?
managers are for this game?
You know who the
Abeloa.
striker Fulham bought?
Show us
Before we
their
talk about the
transfer list,
striker, do
please.
you know who the managers are for these games?
Abeloa, former Real Madrid guys. Yeah.
So the last two coaches before Mourinho.
Yep.
Yes, the last two
Show us
coaches before
Fulham
Mourinho.
list, please.
So Abeloa versus Xabi. So Odogu, what's your prediction? What did you say? Your prediction?
Yeah, I just said it. Like it's either gonna end in a draw or Xabi Alonso snatches this from Abeloa.
Charles,
Oh my God.
What's your prediction?
Let me see this list first now.
You guys know who this guy is?
Yeah, because
They let go of Harry Wilson and
look,
Jimenez and Lukic.
Yes.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm surprised about
please.
the Harry Wilson one, but Jimenez, no.
See.
Jimenez was going to championship. He scored actually in their game. It was a 1-1 draw.
They've only done three. So it's not like they did a lot of business.
Garcia is a
So
I scroll up. I can't see the last name, please.
Yeah, but those are transfer out.
Oh dear.
Right? Don't mix it together.
you're
You only have to
looking
focus on the transfer in.
I mean, the out is important too.
Yeah.
If you
That
sell
was
Rodri and you don't
Harry
replace
Wilson
Rodri, that's
is
the
a
problem.
They've lost both Harry Wilson and Chukwueze on that right wing.
Yeah,
So I think
that Harry Wilson was a pay because he went on a free to Leeds.
Wow. They released the player. These people are mad. Though.
Yeah,
You
like
guys-
how
you
did
couldn't
you
guys-
get
let
into
Harry
second
Wilson go on a free?
Yeah, their defense can't hold Morgan Rogers.
Wait now.
Just
Keep scrolling down. Ayo, keep scrolling. Keep
Sebastian
scrolling.
would destroy Morgan Rogers. What are you talking about? Come on.
Ayo, keep scrolling.
let's see.
Player release. Okay, when you are done, please go to Chelsea's transfers.
I know.
Ah,
That is
the
too much.
page
That's like
will
50
won't
pages.
complete
That's like
now. The
50 pages.
page will hold it.
All of you be all right.
No,
Maybe
no,
you are
that's
decent.
a
You are
DDoS
saying they will beat
attack.
Chelsea. Abi?
That's a DDoS attack. We cannot go to Chelsea. That's a DDoS attack.
Okay, so keep going in the sense. Okay, keep going.
I mean, Chelsea buys like this every summer. We know you buy just use recycle players through.
See, guys,
No,
let me tell you one thing.
That left back is an interesting
Let me make a
one to
bold
watch.
statement before I even predict
As
this
I'm
game.
so good.
You know, it's fine. Let me make a bold statement. On paper, Arteta is the best manager in the league right now because, as Biodo mentioned, is the best. He's the only one that's won the league. But based on what I've seen from coaches, what these coaches have all done in their historically, Xabi Alonso is the next best thing. He hasn't started the Chelsea job yet.
We are talking about just a prediction for a game. You start.
I know. I'm just making a bold statement. So
You didn't put Chelsea as second in your prediction, no?
no, it's fine now. Don't worry. It's just prediction.
That you are trying to make.
This is not my final prediction. The point I'm trying to make is you guys are underestimating Chelsea. You guys are all taking Chelsea out of top.
Chelsea will win the league.
Okay,
That's
so
not what I said.
Chelsea-
That's not what I said. But for the
Chelsea
Fulham
will
game,
win.
though, to answer your question, for the Fulham game, I think, I've watched our preseason games, and even though Chudi mentioned structure and a couple of things, that's what preseason is for.
Wait, so they have Lacrosse, they have Palestra. That's not bad, honestly. And Chevaria.
And Quenda. They've been making so much noise about this Quenda. This Quenda better.
Yeah, the Quenda boy is the Quenda and them.
No, that's like a new backline for them. Oh.
Yes, no. I don't worry.
That's
We're
not bad.
coming.
That's actually not bad.
We're coming.
Oh, yeah.
Cole is now fit.
What they're trying to do is that have a new backline to support the geriatrics in front.
Anyways, Biodu, to answer your question, I think we'll beat Fulham easily. Because what I've seen in preseason, even though I don't read preseason as much, you guys talk about structure and all that good stuff. I think you guys underestimate Xabi Alonso. That's all I would say. And I wouldn't do that. Now, because we're not playing in Europe, that even makes it a stronger conversation to have. But for the first game is easy. You know, anybody can lose, anybody can. But I think he's going to want to start strong, and I think we're going to win against Fulham.
Okay, cool. And that wraps it up for tonight and for this week. We are excited to be back. Again, our followers, fans, please continue to like, subscribe, and share. We will be returning every week. We'll be returning every week. Where's that? We'll be returning every week to talk about the games. I know there are haters here. They are not happy.
If you have logo, kiss it too. If you won the league, kiss it.
There's not a logo.
I mean, we're all league winners here. There's no Spurs fan here. We're all league winners.
Only one has the golden patch.
We are all league winners. That's what that matters.
There's only one golden patch.
It's been a
league.
6 in the last 9 years.
Oh, na EPL.
Thank you very much. When last did you win EPL? This guy deep blue to the top.
We'll discuss that later.
Double digits. And on that note,
we're not there yet, though.
And on that note, we call it a day.